So Sam Bankman-Fried has been released on $250 million bail secured by his parents. In his first court appearance since being extradited from the Bahamas, the former CEO was told he can live with his parents on a $250 million bail secured by their Palo Alto house. A federal judge agreed to release the former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried after he appeared in US federal court in New York on charges that he was the mastermind behind the fraud and illicit movement of customer funds inside his former crypto empire. The judge set bail at $250 million, which, by the way, is the largest bail ever set in history. Bankman-Fried, who was brought to the US overnight by the FBI after his extradition from the Bahamas cleared on Wednesday, arrived at the courthouse in New York to face the US felony charges for the first time. The case is in the US District Court for the Southern District of New York, centres on accusations of fraud, money laundering and campaign finance violations. Bankman-Fried's release was secured by equity in his parents' Palo Alto, California home, and a long list of requirements was included for him to remain free while he faces charges. He's not allowed to make financial transactions of more than $1,000, can't open new lines of credit, can't leave the house except to exercise, and must go through substance abuse and mental health treatment according to the agreement. Because as we already know, FTX was basically run on amphetamines. They were all getting high and then just playing with everybody's money like it's some big game. The former CEO arrived at court in a crumpled suit jacket, and the sound of his restraints were audible in the quiet courtroom. When asked if he agreed to the conditions of release, he nodded. He was then instructed to answer aloud, and he looked at his lawyer before saying, "Yes, I do." Going by Bankman-Fried's previous escapades, I'm surprised he's not playing video games when he's in court, because that's normal for him, is it not? Prosecutors have been closing in on the disgraced crypto frontman, inking plea deals inside the FTX inner circles. Caroline Ellison, the former CEO of FTX's sister company Alameda Research, and Gary Wang, the other co-founder of FTX, pleaded guilty to federal charges and also admitted guilt in security violations, according to statements from US prosecutors and regulators late Wednesday. The cooperation of Ellison and Wang, who admitted playing active roles in the company's fraud, is likely to be key in the case against Bankman-Fried. They've admitted that the senior management was aware of lawbreaking and the movement of customers' funds between the two firms. Now, this is clear as day that Ellison and Wang have turned on SBF, and they are singing like canaries, hoping that they can get reduced sentences. So it's really looking that SBF is going to take the full force of this punishment, as he should. I just hope that, I think it runs a lot deeper than is obvious, and I hope that SBF doesn't get suicided, because there is a lot more to this than meets the eye. Bankman-Fried has already given up his passport, and he'll be fitted with a tracking device. His parents have to secure the bail with their home equity, arranged by January 12th. Charges against Bankman-Fried's FTX co-ops further eliminated the illicit flow of customer money between FTX and Alameda, the trading firm Bankman-Fried also founded, and it described how the senior executives falsely propped up the apparent value of FTT, the exchange native token.